Yo,
thanks for checking in.
what
I'm
is up,
still a piece of
everybody?
garbage.
Tessa with the like. Hello, sir. Are you back from your Facebook jail, sir? It's very nice.
We'll see Baker Mayfield.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are live, baby.
And the Baltimore Ravens.
How is everybody doing today?
We're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores
She
of
breaks
Lake
out of
Erie.
Facebook jail.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
The frick?
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang.
I'm gonna play a couple games of the new season here on
Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players
harder
to play
difficulty, and then I'm gonna go play FORTNITE, I think, or Warzone, one of the two. I don't know, haven't decided yet.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Tony, good afternoon, sir. Thanks for the like, buddy. Give me my ball. First play of the game, son. You're gonna give it to me. I'm gonna take it, baby. I'm gonna take it, baby.
Great starting field position. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down.
What the frick was that, bro?
Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off.
Frick.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now second
Just
and
got that
13.
in quick.
And now with the play clock getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout.
Oh,
They'll
cool.
have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Love getting freaking injury right off the bat. Fucking awesome game.
Behind the chain, second and 13. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
What?
Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Thanks for the like,
The
Z.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. From the gun, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
What?
There goes Mark Ingram. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 68 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down.
What kind of fucking nonsense was that? There's literally 30 people in that, well, not 30, but there's a whole fucking mess of people in that pile, and he just walks right out of it.
They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Nonsense.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's Hall. And they will wrangle him down a couple
Thanks for
yards
checking in.
shy
I'm
of the
still a
30.
piece of garbage.
Jeremy, thanks for the like, buddy.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That good for 22 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A first down throw from Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 more yards there and another first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Fuck out of here, boy.
Odell Beckham, 32 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
As a fan,
I just looked. I seen him out of the corner of my eye. I was going middle of the field. I seen out of the corner of my eye like 3 steps down the fucking cornerback, and he was single covered. I'm like, oh, that's a touchdown. Yo! Jeremy with the 478. You're a freaking legend, baby boy. I appreciate you.
For the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
What's up, Emily? Yeah, she was in Facebook jail for 24 hours.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
All right, no walk. Let's try to play some defense this freaking drive, bro. Nobody runs freaking 68 yards on me. That ain't fucking happening again.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jackson going to give to Ingram on the option. And a 5-yard
The fuck would this dude go down?
42.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's second.
Freaking hit stick him and he just keeps going? The fuck was that?
An option run with Ingram. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
12 yards there and a 1st down. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Let's see.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And all the way inside the 15.
Shake and bake, baby.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Threw it to the wrong guy, hit the wrong fucking button. Damn it, I had it wide open in the middle of the field, and I fucking hit the wrong button. So dumb.
And we shift our attention to Mark Ingram. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 61 yards. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 33. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
Absolutely nobody opened that fucking play. Had to just try to run it.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
Taken in at the 3.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting.
And Andrews lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
A good pickup there at 22. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Baker Mayfield, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have
You don't want this, boy. You can't play me on Madden. I'm on PC. It's not cross-play. But you don't want this smoke.
For this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, here's Hall. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing, Mayfield over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Mayfield off the play fake, rolling to his right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterback.
No! Ho, ho, ho. That would have been a touchdown. I thought it was going to be a pick there for a second. That was bad.
And picking up a 1st down.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Pushes over it.
No, that's just not right.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That looked like a touchdown. I'm just saying. Oh, that's a touchdown.
Hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.
Oh, his knee touched there. That's stupid. I didn't even see that. Like, barely touched.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Trying.
Ingram.
Give me my ball. Give me my fucking ball, bitch!
Up by the Browns.
Yeah!
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mark Ingram now gears up to help lead this offense back out there. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. He had the option there, decided to keep it. Exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
They toss it left side to Chubb. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And he's brought down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Out comes the Cleveland defense. They get ready and set for the next possession. And they forced the fumble last time. Now 4 turnovers for this defense. They've been darn good.
It's become a feeding frenzy, hasn't it? I mean, almost like the Sharks. They descend upon their prey. That's what they've done this entire game. 4 takeaways, they preach it, and today they're living it.
Well, when you have that many, you probably think, all right, well, we'll just get another one now, right?
That's how it works. Everyone feels like, if I didn't get one, I'm doing something wrong.
2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Now Jackson on first down. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Browns. And to the 43. So down inside the 45.
Hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a decent guy.
Tristan, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the like.
You had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
I'm speeding.
PA Turnpike, toll by plate. Speeding? What?
I don't know. I don't need to
Is this the cord?
No. Case it, I just told you. Yeah.
I love how I order something after, like, days after I order something else, and the other thing still isn't here yet. I love that. It's fucking amazing. It's freaking amazing, man. I think I got a freaking speeding ticket, bro. That's not cool, bro. You can be very upset. Okay. It's a warning, 0 fine. Sexy. Not really sure how I was going 30 miles over the speed limit and I get a warning. Cool beans. That could have sucked. That could have sucked. Anyway.
They're up to the challenge.
And again, it's Chubb. And he was able to shed one tackle.
Forgot what play I was even running
from there. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Why do they keep freaking stopping me, bro?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete.
I went to fucking hit stick him and he went out of bounds.
The 30-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Ingram. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And he'll go right back to Andrews. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And it's incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And Jackson throwing once more.
Oh, I could have picked that.
Comes back with one complete.
Dang
And
it.
he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw again is Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. One last shot for Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jordan Elliott in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back.
Fuck, maybe I should have turned the difficulty up another notch. Jesus. Damn, bro, they got that kid rated at a 99?
From Bank of America Stadium
way.
in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Who the fuck rates players in this game?
It's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
Is it okay if I give him a few props right here? Do you mind?
I think he's earned it. Go ahead.
Okay, how about a guy who was a two-time walk-on, who later became a two-time Big 12 Player of the Year, has the most touchdown passes in Big 12 history with 129, a Heisman Trophy into his credit, and took his team to the college football playoff semifinal twice while at Oklahoma.
7 yards, the pickup there.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now here comes Teddy Bridgewater, first-round pick back in 2014 as he looks to command this Panther offense. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
7 yards there and a first down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 13 carries, 72 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week.
It's a foot race. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there from McCaffrey, 82 yards.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Second down and goal. Bridgewater. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down, now they lose it. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Now a dump off here complete.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Still going.
Oh!
First down and then some at midfield.
Get out of here, bitch. Yeah, catch me, boy.
10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee
that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long. They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace, and what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? That's caught by Hollister. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll be hit.
He spun right into me.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Dances by him. A nice little juke. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Bad pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Tight end Harrison Bryant, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll run with Chubb.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker.
Oh!
You got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then
It was tipped. I thought for sure that was going the other way.
Snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere. To no
Fuck, it's
avail.
3rd down. Can't even do that.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield on the move to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Baker Mayfield, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They run the option on second down.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And I think the Browns got it. They did. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield.
Happy holidays, buddy.
Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And he's got his man. That's Landry.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Oh, no.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches...
Threw it right to him again.
They might need
Gotta stop doing that.
Defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. End zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half.
Yeah, I agree on that.
To have those up on the board.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
The Browns are going to get the 2nd half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Landry now on the return. Oh, he shifts past him. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Browns to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
And
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Maybe he'll get a new dog for Christmas.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They run. Chubb.
Ow.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. Dancing away at the 35. Past the 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play that time out of Chubb. 41 yards on the ground. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing Kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
From the 29, Bridgewater, and he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk to the 45. 16 yards, a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. Check right, check right.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater.
Isn't it the reason you come to my chat to watch my stream, so I make you laugh when you are depressed?
Ice is down. He's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. It's going to be a long day.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now there's also a flag, but this might be on the offense anyway.
That's not good enough, man.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A toss play to Chubb, fighting him off. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb.
Turn the difficulty up, they said. So I do it, and I still murder them.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Panthers about ready to take over.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive.
Thanks for checking in.
First
I'm
down.
still a piece of garbage.
Yo, Alexander with the like. What's up, baby? Appreciate you.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Now the ball comes loose.
How did I not...
So they escape, so
Wow.
to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about.
The fuck are they challenging?
And either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Not sure what they challenged there, but...
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and
Oh, I could have picked that if I was paying attention a little bit more.
Robbie Anderson, the man he was
Not
looking
that I need
for,
to, but...
and that'll bring up second down.
We got 4. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. All day. All day.
To the air again with Bridgewater. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater.
Ah!
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28.
Tessa.
Bridgewater again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Anderson loses the football, and I think the Browns got it. They did.
You bitches ain't scoring on my fucking watch. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. They run it again with Chubb. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And now running right through him.
Oh my God, he's unstoppable, baby boy. Take it to the house, boy.
And they are going to score again. Yet another
Get the fuck out of here.
As they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line. Execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit no matter what the battle is. We're going to finish this thing out.
One last shot now for Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. 2
Get out of
seconds
here.
left on the clock. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing,
Do, 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 do. Alright. That handled. Let's go whoop on the Colts. This might actually be a harder game. Their defense is pretty decent.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there on the first play of the game.
Let's go, baby.
5 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the
Thanks
idea.
for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Chris, what's up, you sexy bastard? Thanks for the like, buddy.
Time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going. A touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now
Oh! Give me my ball, bitch.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
He'll buy some time.
Ooh!
Almost able to intercept
Ooh!
it.
That could have been
That's
bad.
what he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And finding the tight end Hooper. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks, is pretty impressive.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough.
I've been good, man. How you been?
Changed around.
A look at the numbers for Mac from last week. 19 carries, 102 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the #4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space because the defense will key on it.
And that will be incomplete. Credit that break up to
No, none of that.
It looked like someone was very confident.
Not in my house, baby.
That one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now Landry.
No!
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Last week, a strong showing.
Nice.
Up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try to duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very
No! What?
About a yard or so
Dude, come on, bro. No way that's not a first down. That's fucking horse shit. Fuck you, game. That's what I got to say about that. So dumb.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Kevin Stefanski
Fuck
to
it.
take a chance, going for it on 4th. They run for it with Hunt. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a 4-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. I love those plays. 4th and 1, that's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop?
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper there to make the grab, and the Browns add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Take it in by
Yo, Arv, how you doing, buddy?
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3.
Alright, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Goody with the like. What's up, baby boy? Appreciate you.
Trying to run for this with Mack.
No.
He's able to get the first before he's taken down
No.
at the 36.
I like this focus
Terrible.
because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was
Shit, chillin'.
let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
First down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the gun, Winston.
They were all like, turn the difficulty up, so I did, and I'm still stomping motherfuckers.
From the shotgun, it's Winston.
No.
He's got Jack Doyle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now.
Thanks for the shares, Holmes.
At the 40. They'll run with Mack. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the 38, Winston.
Give me my fucking ball, bitch!
Lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Dislocated ankle?
Remaining in this first
Ah,
half.
damn! What kind of shit is that?
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 28. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The tight
Frick
end
was
did
that?
to Njoku, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
What is these passes right now?
That you have, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his
Oh,
target.
hi, thanks for
but he was
checking in.
covered
I'm
quite
still a piece
well,
of
and that one's
garbage.
incomplete.
Thanks for the like,
Back-to-back
Emily.
incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Marlon Mack now heading back out there. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. And I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw.
And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
One-handed, baby. Let's go.
Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Seibert on for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Indy set to go on offense once more.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at that.
And it's a fumble. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Winston, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. He completes this one to Mack. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right
Motherfucker, I turned that shit up, fool.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game.
I'm just that good. Okay? You want to see? There, see? All pro. Huh? I'm just that fucking good. I can't help that I'm that good. I'm just that good.
Looking to throw again on second down. Winston, quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Winston on 3rd and 2. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we've come to halftime after a very... Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3.
And this carries into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
He'll get this one.
Hi, thanks for checking in. I'm
And they
still
get
a
it
piece
down
of
to that before he
garbage.
takes it across the 40-yard
Gabriel,
line.
thanks for the like,
2
buddy.
catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. Mack gets hit, and the ball is free. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after your football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 32. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. No, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football.
Idiot.
That kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
4th down, Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection.
I didn't get it. I don't think I got
This
it.
is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Yeah, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Winston.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
There to stop him, Chad Thomas. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Winston. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a run with Mack. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. 2nd and 5 from the 8. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 5 yards remain on second down. They toss it left side to Chubb. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That second down play nets a -4.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Franklin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. They'll throw again. Winston. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. He dumps this off to Mack. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And a loose football. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Again, it's Winston. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
Here we go.
To the air again with Winston. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their 1st half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the 1st half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half.
Six weeks. Fuck, dude, that blows. See if I can dispose of Kansas City here real quick, too.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Mayfield on 1st down, and incomplete to open things up. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver.
And it's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 44.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A first carry now. This is Williams. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play.
And his first carry, he loses the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands.
Hill's hit, and he lost the football.
Yes!
Picked up by the Browns. past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You mates all of a sudden make your catch, see some open.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And I think the Browns got it. They did. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Seibert's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The KC offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back here. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security...
And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 27, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's complete to Kelce. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mahomes now on 1st down. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
An incomplete and excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But 2nd down instead. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. From the gun, Mayfield. That one good for a...
Fuck!
Beckham, and it's intercepted. And oh, he coughed it up. Picked up by Ron Thornhill.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mayfield now.
No!
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. So we reach halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They get...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just followed it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Yo, Delaney, thanks for the like. Appreciate you.
Points they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense. They affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Mahomes to throw once more. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Man open left side, it's Williams. Williams loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And again, it's Chubb. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On first down, Mahomes. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They run it again with Chubb. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Taken about 7 yards deep and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense set to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
I got you. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Grab it.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mahomes now on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
He ain't scoring on my watch, boys.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra sprint.
bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Oh. What the fuck is Wakanda? Let's see what's going on in this shitty ass game today, shall we? Damn it. No, I ran out of bullets, bro. I needed one more. Reload, you idiot! What? Come on. What the fuck was that bullshit? Come on, Noah. Hit a fucking shot, you idiot. I'm stuck, I'm dead. Eat. No, I'm gonna reload! Oh, that was close. Woo. Ah! What the fuck? You idiot! Fucking shotguns! What?
Cluster strike ready for launch. Return home bloody and empty-handed. Good work.
Yo! What up, motherfucker? Let's clap some booty cheeks. What?
I've been getting my fucking butt cheeks clapped.
Haha. Yeah, baby. It's because I wasn't here. It's on now. Oh. Probably not. I'll probably die too. It's all good, though. It's all good. Let's see. These babies up. Alright. I have not played this game all day, so yeah, there's that. But I had a pretty good warm-up, so there's that. We'll see.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon. Hostile dropping into the area. What? Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off.
Such a nice way to start. Love it.
Oh, you're talking about this wonderful zone?
Fucking ridiculous.
you're feeling awful fucking sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
Battle Royale. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in.
I mean, there's a limited amount of options.
Like 40 people just jumped off the plane and stuff.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO. Body armor there. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
We got people right here.
Heading this way.
Fuck off.
Ah, fucking bitch.
Nah, bitch. You the bitch. You the bitch, bitch. I got them both.
Your teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Teammate redeploying to the AO.
Come back. Is it safe to land there or no?
On me, it should be. There's nobody here that I know of.
Gas is inbound.
Guy's right over here.
I got 30 bullets in a dream here, bud.
I got a deady. I'm deadying over.
Fine.
Moving out.
Dead.
Right on me. Two of them.
I don't know where his homeboy is, but he's definitely got a boy because he was calling out to him. Here, we got enough for loadout if you want to go in and grab that. Let's go grab that real quick. I doubt dude's gonna push.
Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Fucking guy. Of course, bro. You such pussies, bro. Such pussies. Such legitimate pussies.
I'm getting reported. Watch. And then
fucking kill me while I'm getting my load out. Fucking idiots.
oh, he's in a heli.
Guy right here. No, what? With what gun? No way! Man, come on, man.
Welcome to the Gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom.
Christ.
We got a proper fight here. You're up next. Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Time to earn your freedom. Stand by for reinforcement. Enemy UAV overhead. Hunting you. Stay alert. Enemy UAV overhead. Loadout drop inbound.
Jesus Christ!
Lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
Come on, man. This is fucking bullshit.